All right, Frank, we're back, but this time it is not with one of the films on your 101 films that I have to see list. This time it's a little treat. It's a little something special. So, a little backstory first. Backstory, everybody loves it. February of 2020, before the coronavirus hit, I was down at the New Beverly and going to one of the very last shows of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I think it was like maybe the weekend or weekend before the weekend before the last show. I can't remember. Anyway, I was there. I grabbed some stuff for you, a hat, some buttons, some other little miscellaneous things. And I was going to make a little New Beverly care package, a little LA care package, because I know you missed that place. It's been a long time, probably since you've been there. And I grabbed those things, and then the coronavirus hit, and I did not get down to the post office for a long time. In fact, about 3.5 months before I got down to the post office. But finally, I mailed everything. There actually was something that was initially stopping me from mailing you the package. Once I got that thing in, though, there was also the coronavirus. So all in all, though, timeline moves forward to June. I finally, or maybe the end of May, I don't remember, but I finally mail you the package, and you got it, and you said, I'm going to make a box for Stewart. And so today we have that box. It's right here. I was going to try and do something fun with this, but you said you wanted a live reaction. So this is it. This is my live reaction. I'm going to try and not edit this as much as possible. I'm actually shooting today, though, on a different camera than I normally shoot on, something that I borrowed from work. I'm seeing how it works, and got a little bit different of a setup. So if you notice that these look a little bit different than normal, that's why. But back to the matter at hand. I've got my trusty box cutter right here. Gonna do the sides here. And by the way, this is a very big box, as you can see. It's a very big box. It's a lot bigger than the box that I sent him, but we will have to see what is in here. So, okay, put my box cutter away. I can already see that there's some sort of like vitamins or something in here. So that's going to be interesting. Okay, peeling away the initial stuff here. Okay, got some pieces of paper here. Here's the thing. The whole time I'm thinking about this, I'm thinking of the Nerd Crew video where Rich Evans has to go through I think it's the Geek Crate or the Nerd Box or something.
We have a bin of Avengers hot dogs. Look at that! Oh my God!
Are those Vienna sausages?
I feel like I'm gonna end up being the Rich Evans of this episode. So okay, the first thing is a piece of paper that says Frank Ireland Mystery Loot presents Stewart Schuster shipment. Previous mystery loots, and it has pictures of all the gentlemen who have received previous mystery boxes. Congratulations on receiving your very own Stewart Schuster shipment. Our team at Frank Ireland Mystery Loot handpicked these items specifically for you. Please enjoy this special assortment of gifts, collectibles, and memorabilia retailed at price redacted. We spared no expense on these items. I'm sure you didn't. We strive to make every mystery loot a unique and special experience. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. Frank Ireland. If you are not happy with the items, you can keep them at no extra charge. There's a picture of people eating at Pizza Hut, which we just had a conversation about Pizza Hut. Maybe I could get the autofocus to come over here. we just had a conversation about Pizza Hut, and then there's a picture down here of the Ghostbusters, the cartoon Ghostbusters, I guess, and it says, your parents sold them. You said you didn't want them, but now they're back just the same. Included in your mystery loot are the new Kenner Retro Ghostbusters figures. Oh, man. It's all coming back. Before you open, it has a picture of the Marshmallow Man, and it says, who you gonna call? It says, when Hasbro remade these figures, they failed to get the rights to the phrase, who you gonna call? So they had to recall the figures that had that phrase on the packaging and reship the toys without it. Some figures still got released with this phrase. Your Stay Puffed has that phrase. I just gotta stay puffed. I think that's if I'm reading this correctly. So FYI, this figure might be worth something someday. This is a genuine collectible now, but it's up to you if you want to open it. I know he was your favorite. There's the back of that. Let's see here. Certificate of authenticity. Every item in this Stewart Schuster shipment mystery loot is 97.2% exclusive and specifically made for you. You get yourself one of just one ever made. Thank you for being a friend. Frank Ireland. Signed Frank Ireland, the designer and maker of Stewart Schuster shipment. I feel like this number, this 97.2% exclusive number for Geek Crate or whatever it's called, like the real ones, that number is 0%. I never got one of those, but I'm just guessing. First things up, Life magazine. The making of Spielberg's iconic film, Jaws, 45th anniversary, the shark movie that changed the world. That's really cool. I don't think I've ever seen this. It's even got a Life free book, RSVP. God, I miss magazines. I used to have, when I was a kid, I used to have magazines. There were magazines. People made magazines. They don't really make them that much anymore. Okay, got something that looks like a poster here. Oh, Twilight, 10th anniversary. It's like a little crumpled, but that's okay. Fathom Events. I just want you to know, Frank, that I have never seen Twilight, but I appreciate this. I appreciate this gift. He knows how dedicated I am to Kristen Stewart, so he gave this to me. So I appreciate that. And if I'm sweating during this thing, it happens to be a very hot day here in Los Angeles, and the air conditioning is turned off because that's the only way that I can actually record this. Otherwise, oh, it is not a bottle of vitamins. It's a bottle of The Stuff, a movie that he knows that I hate completely. Ooh, try a Fluffernutter, the delicious sandwich made with marshmallow fluff and peanut butter. Never Fail Fudge. Oh, this is like, this is not vitamins. This is, this is like marshmallow stuff, but it's The Stuff. Awesome. What's actually in this though? Because it has a little bit of weight. Oh, it's not open. So it's probably still got the fluff in it. That's awesome. Okay. I don't know if I want to break the seal on that. That's a little scary. This is a wallet?
Yeah, that's very cool. It's very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Some kind of wallet? Like an anime wallet, I guess. And it has a card in it. Las Vegas. Triple O. You know what? I probably actually shouldn't show that. There's things that could get me demonetized on that. So, but it's a card for an escort. Dream Girl. I'll have to keep that in mind if I'm in Vegas. Okay, I'm gonna pause for 1 second because it's starting to get super hot in here, so I'm gonna turn the air conditioning on.
Oh Jesus! Rich!
Okay, back, and we're gonna try and finish this up before it gets too hot again. I should have been doing this earlier in the morning when it was still kind of like a little cool, but it is bright and sunny and hot out today. So, but I wanted to get this done, you know, and so we could go ahead and have the video and Frank could see the joy and hilarity that this is bringing me. So, okay, next up is a Fan Expo t-shirt. Fan Expo Canada. Let me take it out of the packaging, I guess. I'm gonna assume that this is not a collectible. So that you can actually see. So Fan Expo Canada. Pretty cool. It's got like a robot on the front of it. Nice. There is a like a cat toy. This is for my ghost cat. My ghost cat has a little cat toy now. It's a little mouse. Ghost cat is going to be so happy. And while it was cool, while I was cooling it off in here, I didn't look at any of this stuff. I didn't peek ahead. So all of this is genuine, real reaction. Got a paper towel here. Pizza Hut, baby. And you can tell it's real deal because the, let's see if I can get that focused in on that. No, yeah, maybe. Because the background here is tarnished. So this is old. This is real. This is the real deal right here. Oh, and it's lenticular. That's really cool. I don't know if I can, I guess it does show. Yeah. Book it. Okay. So I guess I'll just get this big thing in the Shout. The Shout Factory paper seems to be a theme. I sent this to him. Well, you know what? I'm going to pull some of this other stuff out first. I sent the Shout Factory paper to him mainly just to like prop up the hat because I didn't want the hat to get crushed and I didn't want any of the other stuff to get crushed. But it seems to now be like a common theme here. So next we've got this dinosaur, perhaps the last dinosaur. You don't know, do you? That's what I'm going to assume it is. I'm going to assume that this is the last dinosaur. Oh, and by the way, Frank, you know what? I'm going to keep that as a surprise. Next we have, let's see, Transformers trading card game. 1 large foil and 1 small foil Transformers character card plus 6 battle cards. Booster pack. Pretty sweet. I don't have any of these, so this booster pack will certainly get me into the game. Next we've got Disney Adventures. It looks like a TV guide. It's like a Disney book with all kinds of different, oh, there's comics in it too. There's Shark Boy and Lava Girl? Oh, Elastigirl versus Lava Girl? I didn't know Shark Boy and Lava Girl were Disney. Okay, anyway, so yeah, Disney Adventures magazine. Got a DVD here. Real Ghostbusters, the animated series, Volume 2, includes 12 episodes. Wow. Wow, okay. Ooh, this has Play Them Ragtime Boos on it, and I'm pretty sure that was one that I saw a lot when I was a kid. So when I was a kid, there was a grocery store in Houston called Randall's. And at that time, like, there wasn't, like, Blockbuster. I mean, Blockbuster was around, but there was still a lot of, like, independent video stores, and, like, there was video stores sometimes in, like, grocery stores or drugstores. They would have, like, a little corner that had, like, rental videos that you could get. And there was a VHS of the Ghostbusters cartoon that I would rent constantly, and I'm pretty sure it was Play Them Ragtime Boos. I'm pretty sure. But I'll have to watch this and find out. That's amazing. Real Ghostbusters. God, I loved this cartoon so much when I was a kid. I haven't seen it since then, so it'll be interesting to watch it now. Oh, wow. Nano Hollywood Rides. The Time Machine. And it's got all three different versions. So there's the one from, like, the first film, the flying one from the second film, and then you kind of can't see it because the label is kind of over it, but it's got the one from the third film where it has, like, the 1950s style wheels and, like, full moon hubcaps, and the like bit on the hood of the DeLorean where they had it's like the box that's, like, tied down to it or whatever that has all the extra stuff on it. That's really cool. That is really cool. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's going in the collection. Okay, I think I've taken out all the... Okay, now it's time for the what's in the Shout Factory stuff here. I'm gonna open up the paper here. Oh, I already see the first. Stay Puffed. Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man. I had one... God. This is how this whole thing started. I think Frank posted something about this, and I stated the fact that I had a bunch of this stuff when I was a kid, and my parents, like, after I moved out of the house, it was all in boxes in our basement, and at some point in time, they just went through and, like, garage saled all of it. And it shouldn't have surprised me because they did this to my brother too. My brother had so much, like, original Star Wars toys. A lot of it he still had the original boxes for. A lot of it was, like, in really good condition because he took care of his toys. And, like, when we moved from Houston to Knoxville, they just did a garage sale and, like, they got rid of all that stuff. And, like, so much of that stuff would be worth a ton of money now. You could, like, eBay it for a ridiculous amount of money. But I'm not saying that any of my Ghostbusters stuff, like, I played with my toys. I didn't keep them really nice. So I don't know that it would be worth anything, but still just the fact that, like, they kind of did that, like, without even asking me, they just did it, and I ended up losing a bunch of things that, like, I kind of would have liked to have kept. But yeah, a lot of my Ghostbuster stuff is part of that. But now I have a new Stay Puffed. And some other stuff, obviously. I think this is actually legitimately the whole thing. The whole shebang. Look at that. Peter Venkman. Action zapping play. And they even come with the little ghost. Like, this is like the real Winston Zeddemore. This is like the real thing. Like they were when I was a kid. And I had that Slimer too. That's crazy. This is Ray. And I remember the ghost figures that came with them. And Egon was always my favorite. I don't know why. Egon was always my favorite. And I remember this ghost because he had, I don't know if it looks like this one has one too, but that ghost had like a little hole in the bottom and you could like put it on your finger. And I would put it on my finger and like go around like, ah! So, wow. This is crazy. This is crazy. So many memories, and they're new, which is wild. Everything that is old becomes new again. And here's the Shout Factory paper. I don't know whether this is my Shout Factory paper or his Shout Factory paper or whatever, but I feel like Shout Factory paper is how the true movie fan sends something to another true movie fan. So let's see, $100 wine voucher, claim within 30 days, delivery included, nakedwines.com. That's interesting. Visit us, register your unique code. So I don't know, maybe I have $100 in wine coming to me. We'll see. What would be great is if I could use this for the TCM Wine Club. We've got, let's see, Garbage Pail Kids. More value as compared to our single packs, 22 sticker cards, 2 exclusive Faculty Lounge stickers. Garbage Pail Kids, look for sketch cards and exclusive purple sticker cards. Late to school. My brother had these when I was a kid. And I think that, I don't know how he got him because I'm pretty sure like my parents wouldn't have let him buy these on his own. So he must have had some of his own money or something and he bought them without them knowing it. But he had a bunch of these when I was a kid. And I remember we kept trying to see the movie. There was like a movie and I think I've heard that it's like pretty horrible, but we kept trying to see the movie and like you couldn't find it anywhere, and like my parents wouldn't let us rent it. So got one last thing. It appears to be a magazine in some kind of plastic wrap. There's an ad. I'm assuming this is the back cover. It says there's this ad with a, well, I'll just pull it out. There's an ad with a, oh wow. Brother, when they say save the best for last, boy, you really took that to heart. I'll tell you what the back of it is real quick because I started with that, but it has like this weird dude on a throne with a giant dog next to him, and it says like stir up a blizzard with Fresca and Smirnoff, which I thought was funny because it's Fresca. Like why would you mix Fresca with vodka? But wow, this is the Life magazine with husbands on it. I never in a million years thought that I would see one of these in real life. I've seen this image a million times, this cover, but I never thought that I would actually see the actual magazine much less like hold it in my hand, because like, you know, stuff like this is like, most people just threw it away. If it still exists, it's in, you know, it's in a collector's hands. I'm gonna have to go out and get me some white cotton gloves so I can pull this like out of the thing. I'm gonna be that guy. Get some white cotton gloves so I don't get any oils or anything on it. It's interesting. There's actually still an address sticker on here from October '69, Palm Springs, California. Husbands. I might get this framed. Oh man. Gee, Frank, I hope that I haven't talked this movie up too much. It's because I put it on your list, and you know, if you get to it, I hope that you can understand why I love it so much. It's just a movie about a couple of dudes being dudes, and like the friendship that these three guys like have in real life was being built in real time on this film. And like, you can see it in like every single frame that's happening. It's like, you can see how they're growing from being basically like three people who just kind of wanted to work together into like being three lifelong friends. And they were, you know, I mean, they were, I guess, in their 40s when they made husbands, and it's like their friendship lasted for the rest of their lives. It's a really special film to me because, you know, it's about friendship and life and death and a lot of things. So thank you for this. I am legit, like, my eyes are getting moist right now.
It's okay for macho men to show every emotion available right there, you know, because I've cried 1,000 times, I'm gonna cry some more.
So that's it. That's the whole crate, the whole box. Double check underneath the flaps here. That's it. That is everything. Wow. What a journey. Thank you, Frank. This is just unbelievably thoughtful. Like, you are very good at this. And I am very appreciative of all the things that are in here. And yeah, thank you. Whew. That's it. Yeah. Thanks, man.